Greetings viewers, JLB here. On this installment of Animation News Update, we're going to be talking about the one film in Disney history that made many people believe that anything can happen with just a little bit of pixie dust. You see, before the Curse of the Black Pearl, before the Secret of Dead Man's Chest, before the battle at World's End and back, before a voyage on stranger tides, before Captain Jack Sparrow sailed the Caribbean, one pirate ruled with an iron hand. Captain Hook. That's right, and we're specifically going to be talking about the film that he was in, he debuted in, that being the 1953 classic, Peter Pan. Now, for those of you who don't know the story, allow me to educate you. It basically features three kids, John, Michael, and Wendy, all who live in London in the year 1900. In their quiet little house on a quiet little street, when something very magical happened. When Peter Pan and his little fairy pal Tinkerbell came about. They came because they believed. And of course, if you know the story, they got to go with Peter and Tink all the way to Neverland. Second star to the right, straight on till morning. But of course, as you know, Peter Pan's home of Neverland is home to a notorious pirate, a fellow by the name of Captain Hook. But rather than talk about the story, since I know that some of you already know the story of Peter Pan, let's talk about the legacy and impact that it had on Disney as a whole. Just as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs did years later with a Disney XD show called The 7D, about, several decades, if not a whole century, after, well, almost a whole century after Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out. After Peter Pan was released on February 5th, 1953, about 40-something years after the film came out, it had quite a few sequels and prequels. You see, the prequels came in the form of the Tinkerbell film series, which were basically not just a spin-off of Peter Pan, but also a bit of a prequel, explaining what led up to Peter meeting Tinkerbell and all that. There were about 6 films in the Tinkerbell prequel series, as well as 2 short films. And of course, about 49 years after the original film came out, there was a special direct-to-video sequel that came out called Peter Pan 2, or more commonly known as Return to Neverland, which of course featured a grown-up Wendy and mainly focused on her daughter Jane. But what really got me interested in the film was a special spin-off television show that came out of it called Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Now, Jake and the Neverland Pirates takes place after the Peter Pan films, but we'll talk about that when we get to it next time. Well, at a later date, of course. And of course, there have been rumors going about of a live-action Peter Pan movie coming out, which is sort of following in the same footsteps as Maleficent, Cinderella, The Jungle Book, Beauty and the Beast, and the recently released Aladdin and the soon-to-be-released Lion King. There is a live-action Peter Pan in development, but as of July 31st, 2018, it was announced that it would be released on Disney Plus, the new streaming service for the new company streaming service instead. But all in all, in my opinion, Peter Pan is a pretty influential film, considering it brought about one of my favorite Disney Junior television series. Yes, I'll admit it, I actually like Jake and the Neverland Pirates. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, and remember, if you want to get to Neverland, it's the second star to the right straight on till morning. But in order to get there, you're going to need 3 things: faith, trust, and just a little hint of pixie dust. I'll see you all next time. Have a magical day.